What is up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are checking out the Cornerstone Music Gear Gladio SC preamp. Now, I've demoed the Big Brother version of this, which is a 2-channel overdrive. This is one side of that, being the first channel, and it's the same exact circuit as the first channel in that it has a tone control, a volume control, and a gain control, as well as a comp switch. So in the up position, it's going to add a little bit of compression. In the down position, it's obviously going to be bypassed, so the box is going to sound less compressed, more open. So that's all the same, but what's new is this clean control. It's not meant to be like a typical blend control. In other words, it's not a control where if you turn it all the way one way, it's going to be just the overdrive circuit. And as you turn away from that, it's going to go to just virtually clean if you were to turn it all the way the other way. This is actually blending the clean at the input as a layer to the overdrive at the output. And it really sounds great. And I could go into all the different details on what it's actually doing, but I'd rather just let you guys hear that in the demo. So without further ado, let's check out the Cornerstone Music Gear Gladio SC preamp. Okay, let's get started. Here's just the guitar into the amp. I've got the amp dialed really clean. We're going to make the Gladio do all the work. And here's the Gladio. Okay, so I was just kind of goofing around, noodling and changing some of these controls. Let's just check out the gain range. Now, this isn't like a mass amount of gain type of pedal, but there is some there that's on tap, and obviously it's going to be great for pushing amps. But let's just start with the gain backed off. Well, here, I'll just turn it all the way off. Neck position on this guitar. Now, these are single coil pickups, so they're not going to hit as hard. But it's just a really open feeling and sounding pedal, even with the gain, you know, all the way up. It just, yeah, it just feels really big and open. Let's check out how this clean control works with the gain. I'll set the gain about right here, and I'll turn the clean control down. So it's off. And you think it's pretty subtle, but as you start cranking it to like noon, it gets fatter, and the top end starts to change a little bit. Then I can turn it all the way up. So I think that's a really great sounding circuit. I really like the way that's set up. Let's check out the tone control. I'll just kind of leave everything where it is. There's the tone off. Actually still sounds really nice, especially back position single. Go to about noon. Starts adding a really sweet top end. Here's all the way up. Gets a lot more bitey and kind of stingy sounding. And then, you know, volume-wise, I've got it so it's bumping quite a bit above unity. So here's off. Here's on. Unity would be about there. Still sounds really good. Obviously, we can push the amp a lot harder. So there's quite a bit, you know, on tap there as far as just dialing in sounds and feel between, you know, just the gain really and that clean control. And, you know, the volume plays into that as well. And the tone circuit's really sweet. So let's check out the comp really quick. Now the comp is a feel thing. But it does soften things up a little bit. The top end becomes a little bit softer. The pedal drops in volume just slightly, but you can compensate via the volume control. Just feels a little bit more ampy. There's a little bit of just, you know, a sag there. It does. I wouldn't say it just feels like, you know, all of a sudden there's a compressor on. It's a really good feel. Now, just for kicks, let me switch to a guitar with just straight humbuckers in it. Because that's what I used for that kind of second solo tone. I switched to, well, it was my 335, but you know, humbuckers nonetheless. And I ended up using that comp setting to kind of get more of the feel than the tone. So with this guitar, so that's a little brighter than how I had it dialed. Didn't run as much of the clean in that case, had the gain up. But what got me the rest of the way there was using the comp setting. And then just kind of adjusting accordingly. And here's neck position tone. And there was more gain than I thought, you know, because I felt like this pedal liked single coils better, but I ended up really liking how it sounded with humbuckers, especially for that kind of, you know, Robin 40 thing. So that is the Cornerstone Music Gear Gladio preamp. If you've got any other questions about how it's built and some of the intricacies of this pedal, go to the website and check it out. And as always, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you next time.